Hello and welcome back to King of Games Mobile. This is the Summoner's War account giveaway series, season 1, episode 15, I want to say. So I'm just making a quick video. I was pretty lazy over Thanksgiving. I did a lot of cooking, and so I didn't really have time to grind a lot, especially on my giveaway account. I did still grind on my main. In fact, my main on the tablet right now is Autowing TOA 100. And it's taking a sweet time to do it, but at least I don't have to touch anything, so that's fine. And as far as this account, we're still pretty much the same. I did have some requests to see the runes, so I thought I'd just do that real quick on the main monsters. And I've been trying to incrementally improve the stats on these things. Lucian has crappy hit points, not great attack, not great speed, not great crit rate, not great crit damage. He's fairly mediocre, but I've got him on Fatal Blade. He's on attack, crit damage, attack. I need a little bit more substats for his crit rate. You can see that I got a little bit on this Fatal Rune, and when I get some more mana, I'll go ahead and upgrade it, and hopefully it'll roll another like 5 to 7, and then that'll get me over 80%, which is pretty good for the crit rate. But yeah, so there's his stats again. He's not always skilled up. He's working on it. Actually, he's pretty close to skilled up, isn't he? Wow, I just realized I got really lucky in those Devilmon rolls. Like, I don't really need to up the flying cards for a while yet. Anyway, Orang, she is not skilled up at all. And she's got, I think, better HP than Lucian. Yeah, I mean, her base HP is worse, but she's got higher, runed HP. Is her attack higher too? No, her attack's not higher. But it's not far behind. Her speed is worse, her defense is worse. One thing I didn't know before I built this account, this Sweet Talk attack does a lot of damage. Like, it's crazy. She's doing more damage than Amp right now. That's hard to believe, but it's true. Okay, so she's on Blade Energy. I forget why. I think because I needed the crit rates. Yeah. I couldn't get her crit rate high enough with Fatal Blade, so I just used this as an intermediary set. She's on attack, crit damage, attack. Most of the attackers are at this point. But there's another look at her overall stats, just in case it was too fast last time. Lapis is not, she's just on the basic runes they give you from the scenario, the Vampire Revenge, nothing special there. And I don't plan for her to be part of the Giants team, so I'm not really going to focus on her. Here's Lulu. Lulu is max skilled, I believe. Yeah. No, like that's hard to do. Now, her HP is actually worse than the attackers, but she's only a 5-star, so that'll improve. Her speed is, I think, better than the attackers by a long shot, even though her base speed's not great. Her attack stats don't matter. She's on Swift Energy. She's got the speed lead. I should probably speed that up a little bit. So she's on speed, defense, defense. I didn't have HP runes for slot 4 and 6. So I'll swap one of those out for HP when I get a chance. I just can't right now. But she still does pretty well. She lives. So here's Bernard. He may or may not be in the Giants team. He is in most people's first team, but there's a chance that I'll be able to do without him. But anyway, his stats are pretty low. I mean, he's almost 200 speed. I say almost. I know he's not quite there. And I know that you want your Bernard like 300 speed, but that's later in the game. I just can't do that right now. So this is the best I can do with him. But he's not terrible. His survivability is okay. He has worse base stats than Lulu, I think. No, he doesn't. They're not much better though. But yeah, anyway, he's a early game Bernard. Nothing special about him. The Dryad. So the Dryad does continuous damage. Like, it has the passive. Every target or every attack has the potential to do continuous damage, which is great for the boss. This is an AoE slow for 2 turns and attack bar reduction, so that's not bad. It's only 50%, but once I get him runed up again, it'll go up to 75%, which is pretty good. And a 3-turn cooldown time is going to be nice. And this just, a normal. It's sort of like the Lapis first attack, except it can only absorb attack bar from 1 person, and it only goes up to a 70%. So it's not quite as good as the second skill. But I really think this guy can help at the boss. Here's the Bell runes. There's her stats. You really want her over 20,000 HP, and I know that. And you want her over 200 speed, but I don't have the runes for that yet. I'm working on it. She's on Swift Energy. You could probably have guessed that. And I know that rune's terrible. I'm looking for a better like slot 2 speed rune. I just don't have one yet. I mean, I do, but it's on Lulu, and she has the immunity and the cleanse. And since I'm not fusing Vero, I really need that cleanse and that immunity. So unfortunately, I can't rip off her runes for Bella right now. What else? Shannon Swift Energy. I mean, she's got crappy 2-star base stats. I'm building her. I don't know if I'm going to use her either, but she's on HP, speed. Obviously, I didn't invest in the best runes for her yet. I'm not going to till I'm sure I need her. Here is Hina. Is it Hina or Hina? I'm not sure. But those are her stats. I'm not really using her a lot right now. She's just kind of there. She does have some decent runes, but she's not like, this should be an attack or a speed rune if she was really going to be seriously used, and this should be 5-star. You can use her for the Giants, but I don't think that I'm going to. Here is another potential for the Giants. Again, I don't know that for sure I'll use her. She's on Despair Energy, and her stats are thus. She doesn't have much HP or attack. She just has like secondary runes or like leftover runes. I mean, technically all the runes on this account are leftover runes at this point, but that's where she's at. And here's my Kona. I was thinking of running a double healer Giants team with Lulu and Kona. Between them, they've got a lot of cleanses, and Kona has the immunity, and they've got decent heals, so they should be able to sustain the team. The question becomes, will the sustain be more beneficial than the extra attack? Like, let's say if I put 3 attackers in, or 4 attackers in versus 3. I don't know, but I'm trying. The idea with Lulu was to try and get the healer and the effect cleanser and the same monster. And I also have Lupinus. You guys remember I fused her a few videos back. She's just on Fatal Blade runes, just leftover. Her attack's not that high. The only reason I'm thinking about using her though is because, you know, her third attack does damage based on max HP, which is good for the boss. And is the second one, I don't remember. It does not. But it does silence, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, that third skill does some damage. And I'm not going to devil her anytime soon. But yeah, so that's the runes on the Giants, the potential monsters for Giants team. Amelia is not ruined at all yet because she's a PvP monster and I don't need her right now. Yaku has some leftover runes, but they're not good. I might strip that one though, actually. Crit rate, nah, I'm not going to take that. But I might strip this attack rune and put it on something else if it's better. I'll have to look after the video. But that's pretty much where we're at. Giants, we're still running Giants 7. I think I could run, actually let's try it real quick. I think I could beat Giants 8 with a friend monster. I haven't tried. Let's try with Vero. And guys, I don't think Vero's a bad monster. I know he's a good monster. I know he's helpful. I'm just trying to do something a little different. So let's see how this does. So Lulu is launching her immunity just straight out the box. I'd rather her save the heal myself, but let's just see what she does. Or let's see how this run does. The eternal hunt for Bella SDs every Sunday. And you know, the golems are kind of annoying. Actually, Lulu was a bad idea here, now that I think about it, because this is a wind basement. The only other healer I have though is Colleen, and she's a 4-star. And she's barely ruined, so I think actually even Lulu with the elemental disadvantage is still better. And I don't know that we'll clear this. This is the first time I've tried with the Friends Rep. I've been trying not to rely on Friends Rep for my clears. Not because Friends Reps are bad or anything, I'm just trying to, you know, build my teams to be strong enough to stand on their own. Now, in case you're wondering, you're probably not, but I saw the whole shredded puzzle thing. He was actually the first Summoners War YouTuber that I came across, and I mean, he's not the most like dynamic personality-wise, but his information was always good, and I thought he was a good YouTuber. I say was. I mean, he's not dying. He's just changing. He's changing speeds, you could say, or he's switching topics. And I don't know how prolific he'll be. I'm gonna guess pretty prolific, but I don't know that. And I don't know him in real life. You know, all I know is what I see in the videos. But you know, people have to make their own choices as far as their beliefs and I guess you'll call it spirituality and stuff. So, you know, it's what he feels like he needs to do, and you know, who am I to criticize? Yeah, that's not working. I still need to up my rune game. I'm gonna go back to farming 7. I farmed 7 a lot, but you know, the drop rate's not that great. I'm just sort of in that situation in the game right now where I just have to farm 7 and slowly improve my runes. And the thing is, it's not going to be like a giant leap forward. It's, you know, small incremental stat increases from time to time. And I mean, that's what a lot of the game is. You know, you're looking for small wins, small gains. And over time, you know, the small gains, they add up to large gains. And that's really all you can do. So let's see. Why did I go 8 again? That was dumb. I'm going to die fast. Yeah, this part, I don't even, I mean, the run is just background. I'm just kind of talking to you guys right now. So we'll let that run. But yeah, so anyway, as I said, I've been kind of lazy on the account just because, you know, I've been busy this week. A lot of cooking and everything. And, you know, in the United States, whether or not you celebrate Thanksgiving, you still had the time off usually. So if you had time off, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't have time off, yeah, sorry. I hope your company like gives you other days off or something to make up for it. But you know, I worked technical support for years. Like, well, not years, but I did work tech support while I was in college. So I know what it's like to work nights and weekends. And I would purposely work all the holidays just because, you know, the double time, I needed the money. So if you weren't off, you know, I feel your pain. I was off this time, but there were a lot of years when I wasn't. So, but you know, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do to survive. You know, at least we're not like in Syria getting bombed and stuff. It could be worse. Okay. So the runs are still running about like a minute 50, minute 40. Oh, my team lost. On the TOA team on my main lost. I didn't really watch the run. That might have been helpful. I'm gonna throw a Spectra in there and see what happens. Oh wow, Bella died. Lucian died. Usually they either all survive or they wipe. I'm not going to complain about the win though. Okay, what do we have here? So attack 7%. So the only decent stat here is the attack. The speed is a minimum roll. The defense is a flat 1, and that won't upgrade anyway. So this is like a situation where, do I keep this rune? On my main, I would auto sell it, but on this account, I'll probably roll it and see if the first roll goes into attack. I'm not going to do it right now though. All right, how much mana do we have? We need a little bit more. Let's see here. Do I have any crappy runes that I can sell? I bet I have some bad energy runes I can sell. Wow, I've got a lot of 5-star energy runes. Okay, let's look through some of these. Some of these are going to be bad. Some of these will be 4-star, I think. Nope. Okay, so attack 4%. Yeah, those are minimum rolls. We'll sell that. Defense. Yeah, we can sell that. Speed, attack, HP. And that if it rolls HP, it might be decent. And that's not going to roll attack, so we'll sell that. Like, I want those percentage substats. I'm greedy. What can I say? Yeah, that's not worth keeping. Okay, so that's all I need to sell, I think. You're probably like, hey, why is this guy selling runes for no reason? That was just random. Well, the reason is because we have some summons. Now, I didn't summon at the beginning of the video this time because, I don't know. I just felt like sometimes it's good for people to wait. And it'll get predictable. Oh yeah, I still have a lot of mummy pieces, you can see. But it gives people a reason to stay, maybe. So anyway, I've only got 4 scrolls that are worth summoning. So let's just burn them. I don't expect anything. I didn't see any lightning, but you never know. Sometimes stuff just works. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, so the Light and Darkness scroll. I bet you I get a light elemental. Or a dark elemental. I bet I get an elemental. It just feels like an elemental. Or a howl. That would be awesome too. Alright, let's see what we get. That's... hold on. Gotta sell some runes. This is not the most disorganized video I've ever seen, but it could be better. Okay. It's a white rune. We're not going to use it. I'm just going to sell it. I mean, it was decent stats, but it's a white rune. It's not going to roll. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Time to be disappointed. Huh. White Drunken Master. I guess that's a decent attack speed boost. No, it's bad. It's worse than bread. Okay. Attacks the enemy 3 times with a swift strike to disturb the enemy's HP recovery for 2 turns with 75%. Recovers HP of all allies with 25% inflicted damage. Gets drunk and attacks random enemies. Rolling punch with 50% chance afterwards. That's not bad. One more drain. Recovers HP of allies proportion to attack power and decreases their chance of being attacked by equivalent for 2 turns. Gets drunk and attacks random enemy with rolling punch with 30% chance afterwards. And rolling punch. So that... He's like... I've always thought the Drunken Masters are weird because they're attack monsters, but they're like half attack, half support. Like they're having a personality crisis or something. But anyway, I guess it could be worse. It could have been a howl. Wait, no, it couldn't. Well, yeah, no, not from a scroll. I guess that's kind of a lightning anyway. Although it didn't show lightning, so that was weird. But anyway, I'm not gonna do any other content right now. Actually have something I need to do. I just wanted to show you guys that stuff real quick that you wanted to see. And I might upload another video. Like I might do some RTA or some arena rushing later on. I don't know if I'll put that in the series. Maybe I'll just make a side like RTA video. Oh, and also I was thinking about, I've had a couple people ask me about if I want to try other accounts, and you know, I have to watch my time. I don't have infinite time, and so I need to concentrate on building this account, you know, so I can progress the series. But on the other hand, I thought it might be fun to do like some blind RTA or blind Guild Wars, something like that. Basically, what I'm thinking of doing is, you know, have whoever's account it is, just take all their non-runed, basically put only runed monsters in the main monster box, and then I'll go in and do RTA without looking at the runes, like blind RTA, and just like kind of guessing, and just see how it goes. It should go pretty badly, but it might be hilarious. I don't know. But it's just, it was something I was thinking about. Let me know if you guys think that would be funny, or entertaining anyway. It doesn't have to be funny. I'll take entertaining for the YouTube channel at this point. But that's really it this time. And until next video, this is King of Games Mobile, signing out.